Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Lately we've been doing a lot of trans woman topics because, well, let's face it, I'm a trans woman, it's what I know best. But I figured maybe the guys needed some equal time. So I'd like to welcome to my channel trans man and YouTube celebrity, Ryan Cassata.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Now before we get into it, I should mention that I made a video on Ryan's channel where he asked me a bunch of questions that he had about estrogen therapy. However, today I have a bunch of questions for Ryan on top surgery. Now for those of you who don't know what top surgery is, it is when a female to male transgender person or transmasculine person removes the unwanted breast tissue from the top of their bodies. Bottom surgery is when transgender people get that surgery below the equator, let's just say. But anyway, let's get on to the questions. So Ryan, why exactly did you want to get top surgery?
I wanted to get top surgery because I was experiencing something called gender dysphoria, which I like to explain as the extreme discomfort and hatred towards your body. And I was experiencing that, so I was binding my chest to make it flatter, to appear flatter. And I was doing that for 4 years about, and then I got my top surgery when I was 18.
Before you could get top surgery, did you have to follow any guidelines or get any clearances?
Yes, I had to go to gender therapy for a year, which ended up being 4 years or 3 years. And I had to get a letter from my gender therapist and from the head of the gender therapy clinic and hand those to my surgeon. So it took a while. And I also, if I was to get my surgery before I was 18, I would have to get both parents' signatures on a form.
Did it change the way you felt about yourself and your body?
I always say that when I got my top surgery and I looked at my chest for the first time, that it was the first time that I felt normal and like myself, and I definitely still believe that to be true, because when I look at my chest, it's like it was never different. Like, it just is so natural to me and it's so right that I can't even imagine myself any other way.
And after you had the surgery, did you have to follow any special aftercare procedures?
Yes, right directly after top surgery, I couldn't lift my arms like this, so I had to get a lot of help around the house and stuff. I remember one time, like, I went to close my trunk of my car and it hurt really bad. And then I used vitamin E cream on the scars. I did that every day, twice a day, like when I got out of the shower and at night. And I did that so that my scars would soften and stuff, and that worked really well for me.
Now, as a lot of my viewers know, I had bottom surgery. It's something that I felt I had to do in my transition, but not everybody does. Do you feel like you need to get bottom surgery? And if not, why not?
No, I don't plan to get bottom surgery. I like the way I am now. I don't really have any bottom dysphoria. After I got my top surgery, most of my gender dysphoria went away. I still get gender dysphoria every once in a while, but it's not something that like plagues me every single day. So I don't see the need to get any more surgeries at this time.
And finally, what is the one thing that you wish people knew about top surgery?
That's a really good question. What I want the world to know about top surgery is that it's not something that's a want, it's something that's a need, and people need to get top surgery in order to survive, a lot of people. So just don't think it's like a cosmetic surgery, because it's not, it's survival.
Anyway, Ryan, thank you so much for being on my channel. I know those are questions that I've always had and wanted to ask a trans guy, and I'm sure a lot of my viewers had the same questions.
Alright, thank you so much for having me. Peace.
Don't forget to head over to Ryan's channel where I've made a video with him where I talk about estrogen therapy. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you around the interwebs.